Today's video is brought to you by the Merfolk Mistbinders over at patreon.com/fishcastmtg, and we are fighting against miracles today. All right, we won the die roll. I like that. Ooh, another follower. Jeez. Lufrix1, thank you for following. Yeah, thank you for coming by to hang out. So this is a fair hand. Like if we were if I knew I wasn't playing against something crazy, I mean, we'll keep it. I mean, because it's not a bad hand. But if we're playing against if we're playing against something like Reanimator or Storm, we might not be in a good spot. And based on the fact that our opponent clicked through their turn, I'm not sure. Oh, that was... What happened? Ponder? Or Preordain? Was that my turn? I clicked through my turn. Yeah, I clicked through my turn. I'm a good Magic player. Yep. Force of will, you got it. Could this be the mirror? Huh. Counterbalance, sure. Let's see what... It's miracles then. Okay, so they revealed Force of Will. Yeah, miracles. Another deck that I'm not too we don't have a particularly bad matchup against. Ponder, sure. Miracles isn't too bad, so what we need to do here is get Lords down. Let's burn through their counter magic. They did not counter the Lord, which is very odd. Okay, and our opponent went through their turn. That's sweet. Let's go ahead and attack. Try for the true name. I don't know if they play anything at 3. Okay. Terminus costs 5, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's fine. We've still got so much in our hand, it's okay. Sure. Sure. Use up your Terminus, sure. Brainstorm, sure. So we do know they have a Force in hand. So we're just going to pass through the turn, play the Trickster at the end of their turn, and then we can start copying with Phantasmal Image, or even try to Lord. Oh, Council's Judgment. Does Miracle's main Council's Judgment? I don't know if they do, off the top of my head. Yeah, that's fair that they wouldn't do that unless they were loading up something. Digging for a force, which I think they have a force in hand unless they pitched it for something. No, they haven't. All right, Snapcaster Mage was revealed. All right, sweet. I like that. Oh, I forgot I forgot about that. I forgot that the Snapcaster Mage was there. I am on fire tonight. Swords? Yeah, I'm doing super good. I guess they have a force as well, but we'll see. Oh, Spell Pierce. Nope, it resolves. That stinks. Jace, sure. We're not doing so hot today, boys and girls. Alright, so they crack a Tarn to try and fix their counterbalance, I guess. Oh, Ponder. Now they can hit us with a force. Yep, there's the force. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much just done here. I mean, our opponent is basically on the top of their deck, but they have a Ponder. So they have a Ponder, and then next is a Snapcaster, so we can get rid of this force. We might be able to salvage this. I don't want to give up. I mean, they're in a pretty commanding lead, but they do have a Ponder and a Jace, which can be a death nail for sure. Okay, yeah, so they're just gonna fix their counterbalance. Yeah. Yeah, Cavern of Souls would have been sweet in this matchup so far. Yep, our opponent's gonna Ponder. I don't know how accurate this revealed cards list is. Palace Jailer. Sure. You become the Monarch. Alright, cool. The Monarch! Plays an Arid Mesa. Sure. I think we're going to become the Monarch. Unless they hit a 2-drop right now. Volcanic Island. Sweet. We're the Monarch. Unless they have Force. Nope. We're the Monarch. And we get their Palace Jailer too. Sweet. And man, woo. Oh, Phantasmal Image. You beautiful, beautiful card. Oh, Palace Jailer. Accumulated knowledge, sure. Do they have any others? I don't think so. Sure, we can still... Oh. See if they hit hit a counter. Nope. Flooded Strand, sure. There's no reason to run out the Phantasmal Image just yet. Ooh, Benthic Biomancer, sweet. Okay, our opponent plays Flooded Strand and cracks it. This is an interesting game for sure. Our opponent has enough mana to do pretty much anything. Mission briefing. Surveil 2, then choose an instant or sorcery. You cast that card this turn. If that card would be put in your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Huh. Sure. It lets him... dig for a counterspell. And maybe dig past what they know is on top of their counterbalance. Swords to Plowshares. Okay, cool. So I know that Swords is on top. So unless they... Oh, okay. So this just does nothing. It resolves as nothing. Oh, there's your kid. There you are. There you are. Now he can't counter anything. Good. Good. It's a little too late for that. There's a Monastery Mentor. Preordain is on top of our opponent's library. Chalice, sweet. It does kind of stink that our opponent will become the Monarch after this. Taking us all the way down to 20. Oh, he played another Palace Jailer. So he became the Monarch anyway. Let me know if I should just quit this game. Okay, there's Field of Ruin. Let's just, yeah. All right. So what we're gonna bring in is we're gonna bring in Flusterstorm, Back to Basics, Venser, Sorcerer's Spyglass seems neat. Sorcerer's Spyglass doesn't do too much. It stops Jace. Don't Back to Basics. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's they do run a lot of basics, I guess, for a legacy deck. But yeah, I think maybe that's it. So what are we taking here? Taking out Lords. Maybe Vials. Oh no, we want Vials. I'm pretty aggressive with taking out Lords. I don't know. Let's go. I would like to play first. Sure. I like having a cavern and a vial. And our vial landed, so that's good. Flooded strand for our opponent. Ponder. Yeah, we'll let it resolve. Yeah, I don't think anything could be better than a vial that was allowed to resolve. That's... Okay. Yep, we're gonna tick up. Yes. We're going to play out the Silvergill, which is basically the best card that we could have drawn. Reveal Benthic Biomancer, because we're going to vial it in a turn anyway. Sure, we got another land. I like it. Everything's going according to plan. I like this a lot. Flooded Strand from our opponent. Well, let's get a use out of it. I think this is worth keeping. Because this keep... And maybe we should have gotten rid of the Ben, but... Oh. We probably should have gotten rid of the Ben, but we can loot with the Ben, at least. Hopefully we just hit Chalice. Oh, Force is okay. Okay. We'll let it resolve to up Flusterstorm. I play Basic Island. And then what we'll do is we will up Ben and see what we get. Oh yeah, that's fair. Let's pitch this island. Mutavault's fine. Not pitchable, so we weren't going to keep it in hand. We got our opponent on a pretty good clock. And we're almost to hard cast Force of Will mana. Yeah, I think in the long run we should have just let the vial go, but okay. Okay, so here's an impasse that we're at, is we basically now have Force of Will and Flusterstorm. Or we can vial in the Silvergill and maybe draw either another pitch source or a blue source to hard cast. Which the likelihood is pretty good. That or drawing into like a Chalice would be pretty sweet. I think that drawing is a little bit better than nothing, but we'll go ahead and attack first and see what happens. Oh, I should have, no, I shouldn't have. Okay. So let's wait. Because there's no reason to not wait. We can just wait. Okay. So now do we vial in the Silvergill? No, we have to we just have to force and pitch. It feels bad, but we have to. This way, if they force our force, then we can Flusterstorm. And I guess we should have put some of the targets on the terminus. That would have been better. So like to split up. So put like 2 Flusterstorms on the Pyroblast and 4 on the terminus. Because if they have force here as well, then we could be done. Sweet. Hopefully we just draw a Lord here. Nope. Alright, they're cracking their Flooded Strand. I think they're doing it for a Swords. Yeah, because they would be dead at that point. Yeah, they wouldn't have done that unless they had the Swords. Let's see what they got. Palace Jailer, sure. So we need to hit a Lord or a Phantasmal Image. Ugh. So our opponent accumulated knowledge at the end of turn. Okay, they have Jace, so they're going to look at the card they're going to draw. Scalding Tarn, and our opponent draws a card. Flusterstorm is not what we needed to draw here. We might be in a pretty bad spot. These last couple draws have not been kind to us. Yeah, and I don't think our opponent would needlessly attack into basically giving us our creature back. Well, there's Ben, which we can get through with this Cavern of Souls. And we'll just pass the turn and see what happens. Our opponent casts Accumulated Knowledge at end of turn. Well, we can do that at end of turn. Like, we could do that at instant speed, so I figured we might as well... I mean, I guess, yeah, we could have won that turn, but... Yeah, we probably could have won that turn had I done that. But We'll see how this works out for us. Okay. It's adapt, rather. Is it Staticaster? Okay. Okay, but I think the ability still resolves. We still... Oh, we don't. Oh, snap. That stinks. Okay, well. Let's see if they've got something to... Snappy? For... Oh, swords? Okay. Ugh. Swords the Lord. So then they block with Snapcaster Mage. Yep. Well, this has been the worst game of Miracles I've ever played against. I mean, they have 7 cards in hand. The chance that they have a counter spell is very high. But I suppose, yeah. I mean, Flusterstorm would have priced them out of paying for it. That's probably the line that we should have gone with, is using Cavernous Souls instead of hard casting. I mean, we're pretty much just done here. I don't see a whole lot of lines that we could take. Yeah, because that would have... I mean, our opponent's at 1. Like a True Name might be able to do it. No, let's... There's True Name. So I think we're gonna wait till next turn, because I should have ticked up the Vial. So if we tick up the Vial, then we'll have hard cast mana for Force of Will. I don't know. Yeah, let's end a turn it anyway. Hold up Counterspell Magic. Yeah, we still have time. Like, our opponent has lots to do, but yeah. It's fine. I mean, unless they have Council's Judgment, and then we're just... Then we have Counterspell mana, I guess. And hopefully another source to pitch. Heyo! There's another thing to pitch. Sweet. Okay, so yeah. So our line of play right now is end of turn, Violin, True Name, and we have Flusterstorm, and we have Hardcast, Force of Will, and then we also have we could pitch Lord of Atlantis to Force of Will, but we also have Flusterstorm. We have double Counterspell backup. Okay. Oh, Judgment is a sorcery. Yeah, you're right. Basically, we have no reason to play out this Lord of Atlantis. We just have... Okay, so we pitch Force of Will. We pitched Lord to Force of Will. And then we have Flusterstorm back up to counter whatever counters this. Or to put multiple counters to counter the... I mean, so they're going to choose the Vial. I guess. This is... Ugh. So I think we still pitch Lord, because then they have to counter, and then when they counter, we'll have another counter, and then yeah, they saw the line. Basically, like they have hope. I mean, I don't know what's in their hand, but likely they have some sort of counter spell. And yeah, they have enough mana to pump through this. Oh, did I accidentally targeted my own Flusterstorm? Gosh dang it. No. Oh man. I'm all sorts of out of sorts. Okay. Maybe they didn't see the line? Man, I effed that all sorts of up. All right, so let's go ahead and swing in with this True Name. Our opponent's doing something over there. Sometimes I do hate how the triggers work on MTGO. Like, there's no way that would have happened in paper. Like, you would not have ever selected one of your own counter spells to target one of your own spells. But I don't know if our opponent sees the way out, or sees any way out of this, unless they have... Oh, they're gonna Swords their own guy, and then we get Benthic Biomancer. Oh no, it's just exiled. Okay, so they're gonna gain some life. They're gonna crack that, get another Tundra. What are they gonna do? Mission briefing? Okay, so they're casting Brainstorm. Oh. That is just a crazy play. And they did it all before we could draw anything. Jeez. Jeez, that was just crazy. That was nuts. All right. Yeah, we're just... Yep. Unless we draw exactly a lord here. And they have that same line again. Lord. Ugh. This is just crazy. Okay, I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. This is, yeah, they've got it. Because next turn they can just ult Jace and... Alright, well, Miracles was a bust, but you know, sometimes that happens, if they can get ahead of you.